Today in PA is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania.
You know you can currently get 25% off windows and doors during Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania's 29-year anniversary sale.
That's at $0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for a year. Drop by renewalbyandersen.com for more information. Offer ends June 30th.
Geisinger had a massive data breach. Meanwhile, the threats that led to the cancellation of a drag queen story hour were found to have originated from outside the U.S. A former SEPTA higher-up is going to prison. Finally, Pennsylvania's home to some top sushi spots. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Geisinger fell victim to a massive data breach, reports NorthCentralPA.com. Back in November, an ex-employee of the vendor which provides the hospital system information technology services, Nuance Communications, accessed personal Geisinger patient information like social security numbers 2 days after they were fired. Over 1 million patients have been affected and are currently being contacted by Nuance. An investigation was launched as soon as it happened, but investigators asked Nuance to delay notifying patients until now. Even if you don't get any kind of notification, if you are a Geisinger patient, it's advised you check health plan and bank statements just to be safe. A drag queen story hour was supposed to happen at the Lancaster Public Library back in March, but got canceled because of threats received via email, reports OneUnitedLancaster.com. These threats claimed bombs had been placed at the library, as well as at the homes of multiple individuals involved with the event, such as the executive directors of the location. Authorities have confirmed as of this week that these threats came from Nigeria and were all linked to accounts created from the same cell phone less than 2 weeks earlier. However, the individual or individuals behind the accounts are still unknown. Says District Attorney Heather Adams via statement, quote, "The public deserves to know that the responsibility of these threats clearly lies outside our community, outside our state, and outside our nation." James Stevens worked for SEPTA for 45 years and even served as its director of video surveillance at one point, states Philly Voice. It was during his time in this role that Stevens accepted cash and bribes, like Barbra Streisand and Billy Joel tickets, in exchange for securing 2 companies millions of dollars in contracts with the Transit Authority. Stevens pleaded guilty in January to charges of conspiracy, bribery, extortion, and honest services mail fraud, and has just been sentenced to 3 years in prison despite asking to be spared. Prosecutors pointed to his, quote, relentless, selfish, and greedy, unquote, nature that abused the public's trust. U.S. Attorney Jacqueline C. Romero adds that his sentence, quote, serves as a warning, unquote, to any other public officials engaging in corruption. Yelp came out with a list of the U.S.'s 100 top sushi spots the other day, begins PennLive, and Pennsylvania is home to no less than 4 of them. Not bad. There's Sapporo in Franklin County, Hikari Sushi and Koto Sushi in Philadelphia, and Diners 2+1 in Pittsburgh. You know, I don't mind sushi, but I can eat like 40 rolls and still not feel full. Sushi eaters, do you feel the same way? Let me know. Today in PA at PennLive.com. That wraps up today's episode. For even more news, visit PennLive.com. And please don't forget to rate this podcast and to share it with anyone you think would like it as well. Thanks in advance, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back tomorrow for some more Today in PA.
Today in PA is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania.
You know you can currently get 25% off windows and doors during Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania's 29-year anniversary sale.
That's at $0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for a year. Drop by renewalbyandersen.com for more information. Offer ends June 30th.